to rapture because it seemed fashionable? Or did you intend to make something of yourself? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be required to follow.
What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. We have something special. Not something fly by night, right? You take a lady to dinner. You take a client? Lunch.
A rapture reminder.
Don't skip on the cop. You hear me, Phil? Don't skip.
They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rooms.
In this outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change again? Where's the mirror?
Very painful, I assure you. But you will be hardier for it. More highly evolved. Superhuman.
Two's my lucky number. I do everything in twos. In twos.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection. Those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Man, our plan had a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
That's right.
Trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Then, martial law.
How'd they get there?
I get the buzz.
If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Issue fits. You got me.
Yeah. Folks always stare when I make the scene. You get used to it.
Seems to me you're against the guy making an honest buck.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture.
Who's there?
Music for the discerning ear.
You don't have my
And now,
permission to
we've
leave.
got something very special coming up next. This little baby, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, he knows for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Bad gang. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, issue fits. You got me. Seems to me you're against a guy making I thought Rapture was open for business.
Another one.
Unaccustomed to such strange noises. When I find you... I saw where you went. A bootless errand. A snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my...
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Hurwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist, unknown. I presume she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Give me the cold shoulder. I ain't through with you yet. Come on out, you. I ain't through with you yet. When I find you...
extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the room. Write down in one thing is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Make yourself heard.
Seems to me you're against the guy making an honest buck. Open for business.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. He's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded pride of entrepreneurial affairs. So I grist a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? Free enterprise. Criminal dealings. Misdirection. For those afraid to let the market take its natural course. First, the law gets bribery. Then, you want some law. Bad cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Shoot business. You got me. Seems to me you're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Accustomed to such strange noises. Give me the cold shoulder.
this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
Kill your cravings at the Circus of Value!
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. This Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how? A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded?
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here. These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... We're in a department store. We gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
What of it?
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. I've seen what you've done, and it ain't funny.
Thank you, honey! I'm starring Scream Magazine.
Can you rationalize powering?
There's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why's that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Everyone wants a piece of me!
She's been using me this entire time!
I'm regular people, just like you.
how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating. Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Saying that you?
Who the hell are you? Show me what you're capable of!
It only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way.
Criminal dealings?
A disagreeable fellow, this Suchong.
That's surprising. I'd imagined he'd be right up your street.
I feel dirty sharing a universe with the man.
How poorly we see our own traits in others.
What do you mean?
You both see the world through a lens of science.
And what's wrong with that?
Ask young Miss Comstock.
I would, but I don't suppose she's any longer in a position to answer.
Who the hell are you? Confront your weakness!
I won't let you do this!
You?
Who the hell are you? Confront!
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
By God, you'll know you were in a fight!
What'd you say? We're not finished!
Somebody there? I sure would love some company.
That you, honey? You left me!
Just like you.
Oh, don't think I didn't hear that. See? I've had it with this insolent behavior.
Come on out.
When can I see you again? I see what you done here. You ain't gonna do it again. You're using me this entire time.
Butterflies in your stomach? I have just... Don't hide your light under the... You deserve to win! Not...
like on the coded note to Fontaine. Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.